Hey, this is Moshe Rothschild from the Global Israel Alliance coming to you with the weekly update from Israel, September 27th. Please notice my brand new background. I think I get more complaints about the background than any other comments about my videos, so I'll try it this week. Please let me know your thoughts. Okay, so this week, of course, in the aftermath of the election of last week, we see that in the final count, the two biggest parties, the Likud was awarded 32 seats in the final official announcement, and the Blue and White 33. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was charged by the president, Reuven Rivlin, to try to form a government. That gives him 28 days to try to form a government. He can get an extension of another 2 weeks, and if he fails, he returns the mandate to the president, and the president will likely assign then Benny Gantz, the head of the Blue and White Party, to try to form a government. So that is the latest from here in Israel about the election. In the UN this week, President Donald Trump spoke, and he urged normalization of relations between Israel and its neighbors. He also urged countries to battle extremism, and his talk was, of course, not reported very heavily in the liberal media, but he gave a very powerful speech. In the UN as well, Turkish President Erdogan said as follows, and we don't expect much from him. He said the immediate establishment of an independent Palestinian state with homogeneous territory on the basis of the 1967 borders, parentheses 1949 border, with East Jerusalem as its capital, is the only solution. Any other peace plan will never be implemented. He also called Israel one of the most racist countries in the world, and in a private meeting with supporters, compared Israeli action in Gaza to Nazi genocide. So you can imagine our relationship with the president of Turkey is not great. This week it was announced as well a new hospital will be built in Gaza with American money and Israeli approval. It's on a 160-acre plot. There'll be 16 medical departments serving the population of the Gaza Strip. This week also some good news. An Israeli gymnast, Israeli rhythmic gymnast Linoy Ashram won the bronze medal in the all-around world championships, and she qualified for the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. Don't ask me what rhythmic gymnastics is. I have no idea. Feel free to email me. This week, after all the discussion and the talk and this and that, finally, Amazon launched their local delivery service in Israel. And the website, the Amazon website right now is in English. The Israeli website is in English, but it will be coming out in Hebrew. Amazon has not built a center here, a distribution center, but right now delivery is available from private vendors through the Israeli postal system. In a very touching story, this week there is a tearful reunion of former childhood pals and cousins who thought each other had perished during the Holocaust. Moritz Sana, who's 87, and Simon Mairovich, who are 85, from Romania. Thought the other, like I said, had perished, and the story came out this week because of, yes, none other than Facebook. They were reunited, and they met this week in Tel Aviv for the first time in 75 years. Very beautiful story. The United Nations, in a report this week, in a shocking report, finally admitted that the virulently anti-Semitic, anti-Israel BDS movement, that's boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement, is a significant cause of Jewish hatred worldwide. On Monday, they released this interim report by Special Reporter Ahmed Shahid, and that blasts the UN for its stance on the BDS and exposes the movement's role in promoting anti-Semitism. Now, in our final story of today, a feel-good story. For the first time ever, the Israeli baseball team has qualified for the 2020 Summer Olympics. They defeated South Africa 11-1, and they qualified for the Tokyo Olympics for the first time ever. Incredible. Israel will never qualify probably for tackle football, of course, because they use a pig skin. In any event, this is Moshe Rothschild from the Global Israel Alliance. A couple of service announcements. If you're interested, we're organizing a trip to Poland for October 2020. That's in 1 year from about 1 year from now, a year and a month. If you're interested, respond to this email. We have a lot of people interested. It looks like the cost will be under $3,000. I'm hoping to keep it at about $2,900. That's including airfare. And if you're anywhere near Tulsa, December 8th is the official Israel conference for this year. Go to our website, israelalliance.org, to sign up. And if you would like to have me in your community to speak, I am very happy to come. I travel a lot to the States. Please email me. Anyway, wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom, a wonderful Sabbath from Israel, and I hope you enjoyed this new background. All the best. Whoops.